witness on an aggravated battery.
Hi, and thanks for watching. This is George at Wicked Warnings here with a couple of brand new 2019 Chevy Traverses. These were outfitted with green and white for a local college security firm. We've done a couple of other cars as well. The lights that we're featuring on this build are our LIN-6. They are down there on the rear bumper lower and on the front bumper lower in green. We also have our LED HAW Duo hideaway in the reverse lens on the left side there, and also back mounted in the top of the grille on the right side. These are twin builds, so I'm showing you the back and the front of one at the exact same time. We have a Phoenix GLP light bar on the roof, as well as a Phoenix Fusion 600 in all green in the back window on each build. We're running our 42 Mini 6 switch as well to control everything. We are also featuring in the side opera windows our LIN-6 LED in a green and white. Here you can see how we've mounted the LIN-6 side fire in the rear opera windows. Let me show you a little bit about the install. As you can see, those rooftop light bars are amazing, but being a security outfit, they will be in and out of the back of these vehicles. So we elected to mount that Fusion bar inside the vehicle. That way, when they raise the hatch and they lose the warning from the white LED HAW Duo in the reverse lens, and it blocks the rooftop light bar, they still have very adequate rear warning from that light stick that you can see shining straight backwards. We've also added a feature on both of these vehicles called Takedown, and you can see on the right hand side there where it steady burns the takedown lights in the roof light bar as well as the front LED hideaways. And you can see here also, without warning, the takedown feature will still work, steady burning the white hideaways in the front as well as both alleys on the light bar and the four forward-facing takedown lights. And if you were to put the warning back on, it will activate all of the rest of the warning. And when you take the takedown feature off, you can see how the lights bounce back into the warning pattern. These two vehicles also got the 100-watt Wayland PA system with the air horn feature. And they as well have the microphone with the 100-watt speaker.
Put your hands up and see them.
As you can hear with the PA system,
Get your hands up where I can see them.
they've got a 100-watt speaker mounted behind the front grille area there. And that allows them the PA system as well as the air horn that they need. Here you can see that Phoenix Fusion 600 bar mounted up in the headliner there. And here inside the vehicle you can see our LIN-6 mounted right up against the rear opera glass there. We had to customize the strap mount just a slight to fit this new vehicle because there isn't any mounts made for a Traverse, but Phoenix did have a strap mount that we were able to use that mounts right there in the rain guard, so we didn't have to drill more than one hole in the roof. However, we did drill one hole for the wiring for the light bar. Here you can see how we back mounted those LED HAW Duo. The reason I chose to do that instead of a hidden light inside the parking area of this vehicle is because, as you can see, Chevrolet stepped up their headlight game, and these have factory HID headlights, and they are extremely bright. You can see how easily they wash out the whole lens in white. So we did test some LED hideaways in these headlights, and they were highly ineffective, so we decided to mount them right next to the headlight. So as you can see, the headlights do not affect the warning. Had we put that strobe light in the headlight, you really wouldn't have gotten much effect from it at all. Out back here, you can see our LIN-6 mounted down low, very much the same way that the Illinois State Police mount on their squads. And inside there, you can see our white LED HAW. By the customer's request, we have mounted the microphone for the PA air horn system right here. Lays nicely in the center console. We've also mounted that 6-switch controller right here. You can see the features that we gave him. This will be for the front half of the vehicle. This will be for the rear half of the vehicle. This is your air horn. That's a momentary program now. This is a cruise light, which I will show you in a moment. And this is a center out arrow stick feature, which I will show you in a moment. And here is the takedown we've already shown you. That's the feature set that we chose to use on that after we communicated with the customer. This is exactly how they wanted their interior done. Very minimal damage. Very small hole there for the wiring to go through. Back behind there, you will never see it. And there is a rubber mat that we took out when we drilled the hole, so if they ever decommissioned the vehicle, that rubber mat would hide the hole from the wiring, and it would basically be like nothing was ever installed. Let me show you that arrow stick feature and the cruise lights. Here you can see the Phoenix GLP bar's cruise light feature. It basically steady burns the corners of the light bar. This again was put in by the customer's request. The Taurus and the minivan that we did for them previously also have the green cruise light feature. A particular client really likes that, so we decided it would be no problem to incorporate that. And he also asked for an arrow stick center out for the very mild occasion where he might have to direct some traffic. So what we did is we programmed the light bar on the roof as well as the light bar in the rear window to do the center out arrow stick feature. Now, it's not a security company's primary duty to be directing traffic, but once in a while you do need to get the flow of traffic around an incident, and that's exactly what this center out arrow is meant to do. Again, by request to the customer. This was a customized build specific to the customer's needs. I had a little bit of choice in the matter, but this was styled totally by what the customer wanted. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. The Phoenix light bar and Fusion 600s are special order. However, you can check the link below for links to the LED HAW Duo we've used in this build in white, as well as our LIN-6 we've used in the build in green, and our Thin-X in green-white, all of which are in stock daily at Wicked Warnings. And if you do need a light bar or a rear stick, something like this, just give us a call and we'll order it up for you, no problem. Thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings. We'll speak at you soon.